skaters are just so cool. But when we say cool, sometimes their adrenaline-fueled antics can fire them right up and leave them terrifyingly close to danger. Whether these freewheelers have hundreds of fans or are just filmed acting goofy on camera phone. You're about to witness skate park sparks. See silver-haired 60-year-olds tearing up the streets, cockers cruising in their comfort zones, and cool kids along with risky tricks. This is Life on the Edge. Coming up in part 1, a flip trick from an impressive teen and the risks of backflips on bikes. While you might think some of our skaters are a little off the rails for attempting their tricks, Justin Carter is clearly on his, with a perfect 360-degree grind of a railing in Melbourne, Australia. Justin said he'd looked all over the world for a full circle rail that fitted the bill, which this one did, perfectly. Next, to Lithuania, where this teen has definitely been doing his homework. 14-year-old Devin Talinov decided he'd attempt to flip from one skateboard to another. Having only ever seen one other person in the world have a go at it. And he's pulled it off. But you can't always be at the top of your game. As this clip shows, here's what happened when biker and builder Daniel Brindley failed his backflip trick at a local skate park and lost control, leaving him with a cracked hip, bruised spine and concussion. Luckily, paramedics got there in the nick of time. Caught on camera phone, an epic fail from New York as one woman perfects her moves and ends up face planting in spectacular fashion. Hot on the heels of that, Gannon Gage captures his daredevil friend Terry, who's hell-bent on showcasing his smouldering skateboarding skills as he smoothly navigates the bends like an expert before things backfire. Here's an impressive place to practice, the Laguna Skate Garden in Sebastopol, California. With a thirst for the challenge, Max Mead here built up some nice speed around the bowl, but feeling a little too cocky, realises all too late he's a bit too cool for school. Todd Main has a huge following, all keen to see his stunts as part of Australia's travelling stunt show, Nitro Circus. His fans, however, weren't expecting this.
Oh my gosh! Dude, he needs a proper helmet. Oh, he's not alright. Gosh darn it, Todd. Oh my gosh! Thumbs up for Todd's front flip no-hander. What a crazy cyclist.
To LA now, where simply skating up a quarter pipe ramp before front flipping in mid-air just isn't enough. Christian Ballesteros thought he'd throw in some nunchuck action for good measure, spinning the martial arts weapon around textbook styly. Show off. Staying in LA, and not for the faint-hearted, Californian adrenaline junkie Andrew Fine definitely likes to live life on the edge. The edge being a 200-foot drop below the Calabasas Dam. And he admitted he was stoked and amazed after completing his ollie. If you don't live near a dam but still want to show off your tricks on the board, the next best thing would be 2 tables, obviously. Caught on camera phone, this guy's maybe just a little bit wooden. Let's ramp things up, shall we? Polo the stuntman's got a firm grip on his handlebars as he's captured on camera scootering up the skate ramp at 40 miles an hour before being swiftly brought back down to earth. Talk about a crash landing. Still to come, it's not just humans who are whizzes on wheels, cheeky chimps can do it too. So far, we've seen death-defying daredevils, backflip tricks and hair-raising stunts on everything from boards to BMXs. But what if you just want to head out for a leisurely skate around the zoo? 3-year-old cutie chimpanzee Lambani started out life with pneumonia, but monkeying around with founder Mario at the Zoological Wildlife Foundation keeps this little guy super happy. Oh. Let's pause for a moment to watch English Cocker Spaniel Coda scooting and skateboarding around his Japanese neighbourhood. This cool canine is often seen out and about in Chiba, where he lives with owner Satomi Asano. Coda considers his hobby a real treat and is so talented he can skateboard for 30 metres without any human help whatsoever. From all that cutesy, cuddly stuff to skate park sparks in Auckland now, as innocent bystander Kenny Kemsley captures footage of his close friend Carl skateboarding in an Auckland park when all that exhilarating energy is released in entirely the wrong way. This dramatic video shows an innocent tangle with a young boy getting way out of hand when the boy's dad decides to take matters into his own hands. You're about to witness a never-before-seen trick now. Even the cops are impressed at this improvised portable ramp jump from board to board on the streets of San Fran. Jose Hernandez, who caught the footage on his camera phone, was among the crowds to capture the stunt in all its awesomeness. 60-year-old Neil Unger is a well-known sidewalk surfer around his hometown of Coachella Valley in California. After losing his mum when he was 9, this inspirational man vowed never to succumb to stereotypes, and after learning to skateboard at 38, Neil has kept up his recreational rolling for 22 years. With a cult following from young boarders, he's even had a trick named after him, the Unger Flipper, proving age is well and truly just a number. Coming up, it's never too young to start, as this cool 3-year-old drops 6 feet without a second's thought.
My name is Ariel Griffin. I'm 2 years old.
Dad Marcus Griffin is a pro wakeboarder, so it makes sense that his daughter would follow in his footsteps. The fearless 3-year-old skateboarder, who's been skating since she was just 1, has perfected the art of dropping down a 6-foot ramp and making it all look, well, super easy. Practice definitely makes perfect, as young Judah Cross from Cornwall pulls it out the bag time and time again. Pushing himself to his limits, this plucky 10-year-old shows off some serious somersaulting skills here and looks to have a promising career ahead of him, with dreams to represent Great Britain. Dad Dougie says his son has natural balance. You can say that again. pair of stars in the making here as siblings and skateboarding sensations Sky and Ocean Brown, who are just 7 and 4, show off their record-breaking skateboard tricks. Having perfected tricks the pros haven't even mastered, this talented twosome have been offered free flights as well, and even appeared on TV.
I've been waiting for months and it's finally starting. 5,999 miles more to go. But it's not so bad.
Now, talking about taking on a challenge of mammoth proportions, meet YouTube sensation Yanis Ho, who's built up quite the social media following after filming herself travelling thousands of miles from the east to the west coast of America with no money, just a backpack and her blades. Relying on the kindness of strangers to complete her incredible journey, the Bladeress, as she's now known, managed to raise $30,000 to help educate girls in Kenya and Uganda. The whole thing took just 8 months. Probably time for her to put her feet up.
Rain on! Rain! Rain! I feel like the universe is kissing me. I think the greatest lesson through this journey is, it's so cliche, but people say, be the change you want to see in the world. Really, just be you. Just go, be happy, just love, just trust people. Just stay true to who you are, and the world will show you love and everything that you expect. Yay! Woo! Did I just run across it? Oh my god! Thank you!
Still to come, terrifying footage of a bridge stunt gone wrong. "5 p.m. rush hour on a Friday at New Zealand's iconic Fairfield Bridge, and a skateboarder about to dice with death.
Holy.
Bystander Cameron Ward can't hide his horror as he captures footage of the alarming stunt as a thrill-seeker attempts to ride the arch of the bridge before plummeting below. It's fair to say this was one lucky escape as the man walked away from the stunt unscathed. If there's one place to get down and show off your skate moves, then it's gotta be the roller rink. Jeff Pfeiffer was filming his friends when a mystery flexible funkster joined in the fun with a succession of splits on skates. Balancing on just his heel wheels, this soulful maestro certainly stepped things up as the crowds skated on. Unsurprisingly, the unnamed split star has since caused a social media frenzy. Rail grinding becomes a real pain now for the man in this video. The footage captured by Kentucky's David Capper. Ouch! This final and totally epic stunt comes courtesy of visually impaired skateboarder Daniel Mancina of Michigan, USA, whose hope is to change the way people see visual impairment. Having lost his sight at birth, jaw-droppingly brilliant Dan is able to navigate his way through awesome tricks using only his skateboard and a white cane in hand. Totally fearless and absolutely brilliant. Coming up next time on Life on the Edge. It's helmets on, because it looks like we're going to need them. Tracking some of the world's most daring bikers. And tackling the gnarliest of jumps. Prepare to hold tight onto their handlebars. And drop into their world of astonishing stunts. That's next time on Life on the Edge.